So we start with the definitions of oil. So oil is a petroleum which in any form includes crude oil, fuel oil, such oil refuse is a refined product other than petrochemicals which are subject to NH2. Petrochemicals is mixed with chemicals. Then crude oil is the hydrocarbon mixture which naturally occurs in the earth. Whatever you're taking out directly from the seabed or earth surface, that is your crude oil. And it can be come from certain distillate fractions also, and there can be some other distillate fractions which are added to it also. Then oily mixture, that means it is mixed with anything which is mixed with any oil content. Then what is oil fuel? Means the oil is used for propulsion, like on ship or running the ship or any machinery or a generator. Oil tanker which carries the oil, crude oil tanker which carries only crude oil, natural oil, product tanker which carries the products of crude oil. Combination carrier means some solid bulk carriers. They were changed from VL, VLOC to ore and oil carrier. So OBO, oil bulk ore, or O oil and ore carrier, like that. We had some conversion before. Nowadays it's not there. So major conversion means changing the major part of the ship. Then nearest land, it is the nearest land is the baseline from which the territorial sea of any country is starting as per the international law. Then there are some special areas because of some technical, oceanographic, and ecological conditions. The particular character of its traffic, the adoption of special mandatory methods for the prevention of sea pollution by sea by oil is required. So these are the special areas like Antarctic area. There's a lot of ice. So the if you put the oil, it will not disperse easily. Even you put any chemical, it will get frozen, and it will cause loss of biological oxygen demand to the marine animals. They cannot breathe. Oxygen will be cut off. So these are the special areas. Then what is there is the instantaneous rate of discharge of oil content means instant at particular time. What is the how much oil is discharged into the sea in liters per hour as per the speed per nautical mile. Then tank, cargo oil tank is carrying the liquid or oil. Then wing tanks are on the sides, port starboard, center tanks are in the center, passing part of your longitudinal bulkhead, inside of the longitudinal bulkhead. Then slop tank is designed for collection of tank draining after the tank washing and oily mixtures. Then clean ballast tank is a tank which oil was carried before, and now it is uh, all the tank washing is done to carry the clean water, clean ballast water. And if you put any clean water in that tank, it will not produce visible traces of oil on the surface or any sludge or emulsion. And if you discharge the ballast through ODME, it has uh, there has to be a connection for that. And it has to follow all the rules and regulations. Then there is a segregated ballast tank which is dedicated only for ballast only. no oil, completely separated from oil, cargo oil and fuel oil system. Then length, 96% of the total length of the water line and 85% of the molded depth measured from the top of the sheet to the length from the full side of the stem. Then there is a forward and aft perpendiculars. So from the forward stem where it is cutting the summer load line is your forward perpendicular, and the aft part of your propeller is post where it is crossing a summer load line is your forward aft perpendicular. Hammership is the middle or the center of the length. Breadth is the port starboard distance, and dead weight is the cargo which the ship, the weight of the ship with the cargo and crew and everything without the weight of the steel structure. So light weight is the weight of steel structure. And if the ship is loaded, it will have crew, stores, fuel, water, and cargo. If you remove the total from total weight, that is displacement. If you remove from the displacement, cargo, fuel, freshwater stores, crew, and everything, only the weight of the steel structure is your light weight. And whatever this difference will come, the weight of cargo, crew, and all, it is your dead weight. Then permeability of a space means the ratio of the volume within that space, which is assumed to be occupied by water to the volume of total space. So how much water can be absorbed or occupied by any space? That is the when by leaking or something. That is the permeability of the space. Then anniversary date of IOPP, that is annual survey date. ppm is 1 part per million. So 1 liter in 1 million liter of water is 1 ppm water. 1 liter of oil in 1 million liter of water is 1 ppm of oil. Oil residues or sludge is the waste oil which is generated after normal operation of purification like distillation or machineries, refineries. Like you have an engine room also.